don't know if YouTube is having a bit of a problem with YouTube at the moment. Okay, can you, if you're on YouTube at the moment, could you let me know if it's come up? Well, you're not going to be able to see it, are you? Hello from Cranley, Manor Marshall. That's my old teacher. Hello to the Travis Turners in Leeds. Hello from Leicester. Great. So it's just coming up on 1:15. YouTube's working fine for me. I must have given my friend the wrong link. Let me just gone right. Brilliant. Glad YouTube's working. Let's get on to round one then. So there's Amanda Marshall, my old teacher. Great. So round one. This is music, always popular with everybody. Not much of a musician myself, but everyone seems to love it. Right. So straight into it. Question. Are you all got pens and papers ready? Let's go. So round number one. Question one. It's a Sin was a 1987 hit, #1 hit for which British synth group? It says question 10, but it's actually question 1. Question number 1. International music sensation ABBA. Sorry, It's a Sin was a #1 hit for which British synth group? Hang on. Sorry, I'm having problems with this. Let me... Sorry, international. This is question 1. Sorry, it's linked to an old quiz. Question 1. International music sensation ABBA originate from which European country? Having a few gremlins tonight. So, international music sensation ABBA originate from which European country? So question number 2. Ozzy Osbourne is the former lead vocalist of which classic heavy metal band? Question number 2. Ozzy Osbourne is the former lead vocalist of which classic heavy metal band? Question number 3, this is the one for my brother. Exhibits had what show on MTV? Quite a popular catchphrase. Exhibit had what show on MTV? Question number 4. This musician is often referred to as the 5th Beatle. What's his name? Question 4. This musician is often referred to as the 5th Beatle. What was his name? So if you're a Beatle fan, that shouldn't be too hard. Question 5. This hit, that ice cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. They're the lyrics to what song? It's one that not a lot of people had heard of, and it got remixed. It was all over the place for a while, wasn't it? Question 5. This hit, that ice cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. What's the name of that song? Question number 6. Which group recorded the hit single Come a Chameleon in 1984? What was the name of the group? You probably know the lead singer, but what was the name of the group? Question number 7. What musical instrument does Steinway and Sons make? Question number 7. What musical instrument does Steinway and Sons make? Question number 8. They're out to get you. Better leave while you can. You don't want to be a boy. You want to be a man. What's the name of that song and the artist? They're out to get you. Better leave while you can. Don't want to be a boy. You want to be a man. What's the name of that song and the artist? Question number 9. What is the next line in this Travis song? Why does it always rain on me? Question number 9. What is the next line in this Travis song? Why does it always rain on me? Hasn't been raining this week, thankfully. Probably the worst winter I can remember. And question number 10, finally. Young man, there's no need to feel down. What's the name of that song and the band? Question 10, young man, there's no need to feel down. What's the name of the band and the song? Good, that's the end of round 1. I'll just go through the questions again for you. So question number 1, international music sensation ABBA originate from which European country? Question 2, Ozzy Osbourne is the former lead vocalist of which classic heavy metal band? Question number 3, Exhibits had a show with on MTV? Question number 4, the musician which musician is often referred to as the fifth Beatle? Question number 5, this hit, that ice cold, Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold, for question number 5. Question number 6, which group recorded the hit single Come a Chameleon in 1984? What musical instrument does Steinway and Sons make? They're out to get you. Better leave while you can. You don't want to be a boy. You want to be a man. What's the name of that? To get you. Better leave while you can. You don't want to be a man. What's the name of that song? Sorry, I got a bit confused. Moved on. Question 6. What group recorded the hit single Come a Chameleon in 1984? Question 7, which musical instrument does Steinway and Sons make? They're out to get you. Better leave while you can. Don't want to be a boy. You want to be a man. What's the name of that song and the artist? Question number 9, What is the next line in this Travis song? Why does it always rain on me? And question number 10, young man, there's no need to feel down. Good. How'd you get on with that? I hope that wasn't too tricky for you. I'll just go on to the general knowledge question round in a second. Good. So I'll just give you a chance to finish off your answers. Hello from Northampton. Hi, guys. Who else have we got? We've got Michelle. Michelle's been in every one so far, I think. Sarah Bayliss saying hello as well. So great. We'll move on to general knowledge. Just make sure the titles are correct this time. I don't know what happened. It just linked up to the wrong one there. Great. So moving on to round number 2 then, which is general knowledge, as I said. So question number 1 of round 2. Which surname is shared by snooker player Steve and Star Wars actor Warwick? Question number 1. Which surname is shared by snooker player Steve and Star Wars actor Warwick? Question number 2. True or false? The setting for the ITV drama Midsummer Murders is a fictional English county called Midsummer. True or false? The setting for the ITV drama Midsummer Murders is a fictional English county called Midsummer, starring John Nettles from Bergerac, if any of you remember that. Question number 3. What is the main difference in the reasons for awarding a George Cross and a Victoria Cross? Which one is which? Question number 3. What is the main difference in the reasons for awarding a George Cross and a Victoria Cross? Question number 4. The wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of tree? The wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of tree? Question number 5. In the phonetic alphabet, how is the letter Z pronounced? This is one for Paul. In the phonetic alphabet, how is the letter Z pronounced? Question number 6. Southwark is a borough in which British city? Question number 6. Southwark is a borough in which British city? Question number 7. Which ranks higher in the Royal Navy, a captain or a commander? Question number 7. Which ranks higher in the Royal Navy, a captain or a commander? Question number 8. The World Health Organization, pretty prominent at the moment, is based in which city? Is it London, Geneva or Cologne? They're pretty busy people at the moment, aren't they? Question 8. The World Health Organization is based in which city? Is it London, Geneva or Cologne? Question 9. Which sea is an area reserved for the pilots or crew in an aircraft or spacecraft? Question number 9. Which sea is an area reserved for the pilots or crew in an aircraft or spacecraft? And finally, question number 10. Which cricket commentator was known as Blowers? Really distinct voice. It's almost like the sound of England, wasn't he? Isn't he? Question 10. Which cricket commentator was known as Blowers? He's retired now. Famous for talking about nothing. Used to could talk about pigeons and buses going past and cake. He loved cake. Good, that's the end of round number 2. Just to recap the questions for you. So in question 1, which surname is shared by snooker player Steve and Star Wars actor Warwick? Question number 2, true or false, setting for the ITV drama Midsummer Murders is a fictional county called Midsummer. Question 3, what is the main difference in the reasons for awarding a George Cross and a Victoria Cross? Question number 4, the wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of tree? Question 5, the phonetic alphabet is the letters. How is the phonetic alphabet Z pronounced? Question 6, Southwark is a borough in which British city? Question 7, which ranks higher in the Royal Navy, a captain or a commander? Question 8, the World Health Organization is based in which city? Is it A, London, B, Geneva or C, Cologne? Question 9, which sea is an area reserved for the pilots or crew in an aircraft or spacecraft? And question number 10, which cricket commentator was best known as Blowers? Good, hope you enjoyed that round. I'll move swiftly on to round number 3. So round number 3 is film and TV. So just pull it up. Good, so question number 3. Blue Moon, Hopelessly Devoted to You and Summer Nights are all songs from which film musical? Probably get that one. Don't know, have you watched it in lockdown? I'm sure the whole movie back catalogue's getting watched at the moment. I pretty much watched South Park from start to end now. Question number 1. Blue Moon, Hopelessly Devoted to You and Summer Nights are all songs from which film musical? Question number 2. Nicolas Cage starred opposite which former James Bond actor in the 1996 film The Rock? It's another good film. I don't know if it wasn't great, but it was good. Nicolas Cage starred opposite which former James Bond actor in the 1996 film The Rock, set on Alcatraz? Question number 3. Which TV series featured a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am better known as KITT? Watched that all the time growing up. Question number 3. Which TV series featured a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am, better known as KITT? Question number 4. Which British actor played Scrooge in the 1992 film The Muppets Christmas Carol? Love The Muppets. I think Animal's my favourite. Question number 4. Which British actor played Scrooge in the 1992 film The Muppets Christmas Carol? Question number 5. Leonardo DiCaprio played Billy Costigan in which 2006 Martin Scorsese directed Oscar-winning movie? Question 5. Leonardo DiCaprio played Billy Costigan in which 2006 Martin Scorsese directed Oscar-winning movie? Question number 6. Which Hollywood actor played Josh in Big and Andrew Beckett in Philadelphia? Question number 6. Which Hollywood actor played Josh in Big and Andrew Beckett in Philadelphia? Question number 7. Which crime drama was set around a New Jersey-based Italian-American mobster starring the late James Gandolfini? Question 7. Which crime drama was set around a New Jersey-based Italian-American mobster starring James Gandolfini? Now sadly passed. Question number 8. What was a debut feature film of director Guy Ritchie? Pretty much launched his career, this film. Question number 9. Who stars alongside Patrick Stewart and Daphne Keane in the title role of Logan? It's also in X-Men. Question number 9. Who stars alongside Patrick Stewart and Daphne Keane in the title role of Logan? And question number 10. In The Matrix, does Neo take the red pill or the blue pill? 50-50 for you there, if you don't know it. Very famous scene, wasn't it? Brilliant movie as well. I think you have to buy it on Netflix and Amazon. It's not free, which is a pain because I'd have watched them all again. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? That'd be a good film marathon, wouldn't it? Good, that's the end of round number 3. I'll just go through the answers, questions for you, and then we'll go and do the answers, and then we'll have a quick break and move on to round 4 and 5. So question 1, Blue Moon, hopelessly devoted to you, and Summer Nights are all songs from which film musical? Question number 2. Nicolas Cage starred opposite which former James Bond actor in the 1996 film The Rock? Question number 3. Which series featured a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am, better known as KITT? Question 4. Which British actor played Scrooge in the 1992 film The Muppets Christmas Carol? Question number 5. Leonardo DiCaprio played Billy Costigan in which 2006 Martin Scorsese directed Oscar-winning movie? Question 6. Which Hollywood actor played Josh in Big and Andrew Beckett in Philadelphia? Question 7. Which crime drama was set around a New Jersey-based Italian actor mobster starring James Gandolfini? Question 8. What was the debut feature film of director Guy Ritchie? Question 9. Who stars alongside Patrick Stewart and Daphne Keane in the title role of Logan? And question 10. In The Matrix, does Neo take the blue pill or the red pill? Good, so I hope that wasn't too tricky for you. We'll just go back and give you the answers, and then we'll have a quick break, a couple of minutes, just let you recharge your glasses, etc, etc. So I'll just let you finalise your answers there, and then I'll give you the answers to round number 1. Good, so question 1, international music sensation ABBA originate from which European country? It is Sweden. Question 2, Ozzy Osbourne is the former lead vocalist of which classic heavy metal band? It's Black Sabbath. It used to be the Osbournes on TV, you don't really see it anymore, do you? Yeah. If there's ever an advert not to go crazy with drinking drugs, there's one. Question number 3, Exhibit had what show on MTV? It was Pimp My Ride. Everyone used to say, thanks MTV, you've gone and Pimp My Ride. Used to really enjoy that one. I don't think it's still going, or is it? Question 4, the musician is often referred to as the fifth Beatle. That's Pete Best. Ringo Starr replaced him as drummer. Probably pretty annoyed about that. Question 5, this hit, that Ice Cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that White Gold, that was Uptown Funk, featuring Mark Ronson, featuring Bruno Mars. Question 6, which group recorded the hit single Karma Chameleon in 1984? It was Culture Club. Question 7, what musical instruments do Steinway and Sons make? Is pianos or grand pianos? Question 8, they're out to get you, better leave while you can, don't want to be a boy, you want to be a man. It was Beat It by Michael Jackson, late Michael Jackson. What is the next line of this Travis song? Why does it always rain on me? Is it because I lied when I was 17? And question number 10, Young Man, There's No Need to Feel Down. You probably got that one, no problem at all. That was YMCA by the Village People. Good, hope you scored okay in that. Let's just have a look at round number 2. So, bring it there. So, question number 1, which surname is shared by snooker player Steve and Star Wars actor Warwick Davis? Warwick Davis. He's got his own game show now, and Steve Davis obviously commentates quite frequently on the snooker. Question 2, true or false, the setting for ITV drama Midsomer Murders is a fictional English county called Midsomer, so really just asking, is Midsomer a real place or not? That's true, it's fictional, there's no such place. Question 3, what is the main difference for reasons for awarding a George Cross and a Victoria Cross? Victoria Cross is for combat, and George Cross is just general heroism. Question 4, and the wood of a cricket bat is traditionally made from which type of tree? It is willow. It's the sound of leather on willow. You often hear people say. Question 5, in the phonetic alphabet, how is the letter Z pronounced? It's Zulu. Southwark is a borough in which British city? Not far from where I live. It's London. Question 7, which ranks higher in the Royal Navy, a captain or a commander? It is captain. Captain has 4 stripes, commander has 3. And James Bond was a commander, wasn't he? Question 8, the World Health Organization is based in which city? London, Geneva or Cologne? It is Geneva. Question C, which C is the area reserved for pilots or crew in an aircraft or spacecraft? I spent a fair bit of my life in one of them. It's cockpits. And question number 10, which cricket commentator was known as Blowers? It was Henry Blofeld. Good, I hope that wasn't too tricky. I'll give you the answers to round 3. We'll just have a quick break. Good, so question 3. Blue Moon, hopefully devoted to you, and Summer Nights are songs from which musical? It was Grease. Question 2, Nicolas Cage starred opposite which former James Bond actor in the 1996 film The Rock? It was Sean Connery. Question 3. Which TV series featured a 1982 Pontiac Trans Am better known as KITT? It was Knight Rider with David Hasselhoff. Shot him to fame, didn't it? Question 4. Which British actor played Scrooge in the 1992 film The Muppets Christmas Carol? It was Michael Caine. Question 5. Leonardo DiCaprio played Billy Costigan in which 2006 Martin Scorsese directed Oscar-winning movie? It was The Departed. Amazing film. I think that is on Amazon and Netflix for free. But yeah, really, really good film. Question 6. Which Hollywood actor played Josh in Big and Andrew Beckett in Philadelphia? Probably threw you a little bit, but it was the person that you're thinking, Tom Hanks. Question 7. Which drama was set around a New Jersey-based Italian mobster starring James Gandolfini? It was The Sopranos. Again, if you haven't seen that, there's your next week sorted. Question 8. What was the debut feature film of director Guy Ritchie? It was Lock, Stock and Two Smoking Barrels. Question number 9. Who stars alongside Patrick Stewart and Daphne Keane in the title role of Logan? Hugh Jackman. Australian actor. And in The Matrix, which does Neo take, the blue pill or the red pill? Well, this is 50-50 really, wasn't it? But it was the red pill, which then plunged him into reality out of the Matrix. Good. So if you want to just pop up your, how did you get on in that? Good. So just pop your answers up in the chat. I'll try and get as many of you up on screen as I can. Someone says, what was number 5? Sorry, we're a bit better, so I don't know which one to put up. But yeah, let me know how you got on there. Number 3 is Pimp My Ride. Yeah, exactly. Perfect. Good. So yeah, pop your answers up in the chat. Let me know how you got on, like how the difficulty was. I'll just wait 2-3 minutes, let you go and have a quick break. So Sasha Berry's got 26. Paul Howard's got 20. Lena Tag 18. Pam Mount 20 out of 30. That's great. Kate Fish. Hey Kate, how's it going? Hope you are well. Say hello to Spence and the boys for me. Wonder if Kenny's there. Paul Leary's got 22. Joanne Lems and Harpeth 26. Susie Bradley only got 14. It's probably a bit tricky. Apologies. What else we get? Jane Smith said they did great. Brilliant. What was the answer for question 10, round 2? I'll have to have a look at that in a bit. John Hunter got 21. 26 out of 30 for the Technophobes. Claire Lawson, that's brilliant. Sheila got 25. Annette Gibbons got 23. Maisie and Jack got 18. 19.5, they're tied in competition against each other. Dwayne Henderson got 24. Excellent. So it's probably about right, I guess, in terms of difficulty. John Mount Stevens, 19 out of 30. 27. Boys are all playing as well. Brilliant. Karen Stafford, 28. Emma Hall, 27. Mandy and Donna got 20. That's brilliant. 24 for the Blackpool Harewards. Excellent. Hannah Jackson, 29. David Davis, 26. Julie Bowman, 28 30. Wow, that's brilliant. Jenna Colley, 24, 26, 27. So it seems I've got it about right, I think. We've got about the difficulty about right. Nobody's completely bombed like I did with the first quiz that I did. Just made it far too difficult. Nat Barrett saying, great quiz again, 25 so far. Excellent. We got Anne Cole, Fraser, Laura Bradley. George Cross for Gallantry, VC for Valour. Yeah, I think so. Good. 24 for Rich Simcox, 24 for Blackwood Harewards. Joe Ray's got 31. How have you got 31? You've awarded yourself an extra point there. 19 that missed the start. Apologies for that. Yeah, sorry about the tech issues at the beginning there. Sarah Smith, 23 out of 30. Amy Horton, 19 so far from me and Mum. That's great. Playing at home together, I hope. Good. Right, we'll start. I think we've got most of the answers in there now. Jane Clark's got 23 so far. I think there's a bot posting up to go to another link. John Man Stevens said, loving the quiz so far. Difficulty level is just right. That's brilliant. Because I'm sure you've all been to pub quizzes before as well, where you can't get one single answer. It's not really any fun. Sammy Reed 5. Okay, brilliant. Right, so hopefully you've had a chance to do what you need to do, recharge your glass, etc. Great quiz so far. Very professional. Brilliant. Thank you very much. This is all my brother's kit, so which he's kindly lent me to do this. He's got a live streaming company. It's info@CE8 Limited, if you're interested in that. Big Spoon and Little Spoon rocking the quiz, brilliant. Sarah Mooney, so there's a lot of spooning going on at the moment. YouTube comments are not working. Richard also says hi. Okay, let me just see if I can connect that quickly. It should be. Try someone post a YouTube comment there now. I don't know if it's playing up. Apologies if you're in YouTube and I'm not getting any of your comments. So for some reason they're not showing. I think it might be because I disconnected and reconnected the stream. So sorry about that. If you're trying to say hello on YouTube. There we go. Yeah, YouTube's back up now. Sorry, I just I think because I had to disconnect and reconnect the stream because someone says they couldn't see it. There we go. YouTube test. Yeah, I've got it. It's back up now. Brilliant. Sorry about that. Like I say, because I had to disconnect and reconnect, I think it just got out of sync now. Donna Edwards has got. Can you say hi to Harley Ryan and tell them, and Joel, tell them Nanny misses them. Yeah. There we go. 27 out of 30. Rich and Nat Barrett. There we go. Cool. Yeah, there we go. Brilliant. So we're all reconnected now with YouTube. Apologies for that. Just a little gremlin, I think, to start with. Right, you all ready to go on to round number 5? So number 5 is science and tech. Again, it's not too tricky. It shouldn't be too tricky. But yeah, right, let's start round number 4. 10 questions. So Elon Musk, founder of Tesla Motors and SpaceX, was born in which country? Elon Musk, founder of Tesla Motors and SpaceX, was born in which country? Question number 2. With which animals do you associate the disease myxomatosis? Oh, not a very nice disease, that one at all. Which animals do you associate with the disease myxomatosis? Question number 3. In 1959, the USSR launched a rocket with 2 of which animals on board? Question number 3. In 1959, the USSR launched a rocket with 2 of which animals on board? Question number 4. Which is the biggest planet in our solar system? Question 4. Which is the biggest planet in our solar system? Question number 5. What is the largest species of dolphin? Question number 5. What is the largest species of dolphin? Question number 6. What is the name of a single dot on a computer screen? Question number 6. What is the name of a single dot on a computer screen? Question number 7. What was the name of the Wright brothers' first aircraft called? You'd probably take a guess if you don't know. Question 7. What was the Wright brothers' first aircraft called? They were actually bicycle mechanics. Question number 8. What are the 3 primary colours? I had one of the quizzes where I got this a bit wrong, but what are the 3 primary colours? Question number 9. What extinct animal got its name from the Portuguese for stupid? Question number 9. What extinct animal got its name from the Portuguese for stupid? And question number 10 and round number 4. What type of animals are belugas? Question 10. What type of animals are belugas? Good. So just to recap the questions for round number 1. Elon Musk, founder of Tesla Motors and SpaceX, born in which country? Question 2. Which animals do you associate with the disease myxomatosis? Question number 3. In 1959, the USSR launched a rocket with 2 of which animals on board? Question 4. Which is the biggest planet in our solar system? Question number 5. What's the largest species of dolphins? Question 6. What's the name of the single dot on a computer screen called? Question 7. What was the Wright brothers' first aircraft called? Question number 8. What are the 3 primary colours? Question 9. What extinct animal got its name from the Portuguese for stupid? And question number 10. What type of animals are belugas? So that is the end of round number 4. So we'll move fairly swiftly on to round number 5 as we're approaching the hour. I'm sure stuff to be doing. So round number 5 says history and politics. It shouldn't be too tricky. I know as soon as you see that, turns a lot of people off, but I've tried to make it fairly accessible to everybody. But again, do let me know. So question number 1 for history and politics then. What relationship is Elizabeth II, so our current relationship, current Queen, to George V? Question number 1. What relationship is Elizabeth II to George V? Question number 2. Who was hailed as the founder of the Mongol Empire? Probably have a guess at that if you don't know the answer. Question number 3. The Battle of Princeton was fought between which two countries? Now, if you don't know this one, think about where Princeton is. You'll probably take an educated guess. But the Battle of Princeton was fought between which two countries? Question number 4. Which Apollo mission allowed Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to walk on the moon? Question number 4. Which Apollo mission allowed Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to walk on the moon? Question 5. A surprise attack by the Japanese on which naval base led to the US entering World War II? Question 5. A surprise attack by the Japanese on which naval base led to the US entering World War II? Sorry. Wouldn't be a history quiz without Henry VIII question. Which of two Henry VIII's wives were executed? Question 6. Which two of Henry VIII's wives were executed? Question 7. Which mausoleum was commissioned by the 5th Mughal Emperor of India, Shah Jahan, to house the tomb of his wife, Mumtaz Mahal? Question number 7. Which mausoleum was commissioned by the 5th Mughal Emperor of India, Shah Jahan, to house the tomb of his wife, Mumtaz Mahal? Question 8. Which of Adolf Hitler's cabinet held the post of Minister of Public Enlightenment and Propaganda? Very good at his job, actually. Which of Adolf Hitler's cabinet held the post of Minister of Public Enlightenment and Propaganda? Question number 9. What was the name of Lord Nelson's flagship? Question number 9. What was the name of Lord Nelson's flagship? And finally, question number 10. How was New York known prior to 1664? What was its name? So it hasn't always been New York. What was its name? Question 10. How was New York known prior to 1664? Good, so that's the end of the quiz. I'll just recap the questions for you. Question 1, what was the relationship to Elizabeth II to George V? Question 2, who was hailed as the founder of the Mongol Empire? Question 3, the Battle of Princeton was fought between which two countries? Question 4, which Apollo mission allowed Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to walk on the moon? Question 5, a surprise attack by the Japanese on which naval base led to the US entering World War II? Question 6, which two of Henry VIII's wives were executed? Question 7, which mausoleum was commissioned by the 5th Mughal Emperor of India, Shah Jahan, to house the tomb of his wife, Mumtaz Mahal? Question number 8, which of Adolf Hitler's cabinet held the post of Minister of Public Enlightenment and Propaganda? Question 9, what was the name of Lord Nelson's flagship? And question 10, finally, how was New York known prior to 1664? Cool, hope that wasn't too tricky. Let's go back and I'll give you the answers to round number 4 and then we'll be done. Right, so pens and papers ready if you want to just exchange if you're doing any of that. And I'll give you the answers to round number 4, which was science and tech. So Elon Musk was founder of Tesla Motors and SpaceX, was born in which country? He's South African. He was born in South Africa. Question number 2, with which animals do you associate the disease myxomatosis? It was rabbits, introduced artificially by the Australians to deal with the rabbit problem they had there, but it found its way around the world, as these things always do. Question number 3, in 1959 the USSR launched a rocket with which 2 animals on board? You probably think it might have been chimps, but it was dogs, 2 dogs on board. Question 4, what's the biggest planet in our solar system? It's Jupiter. Question number 5, what's the largest species of dolphins? It's the orca or killer whale or blackfish. If you're interested in them, there's a really good documentary on Netflix about it. It's not really good, it's not very nice, but yeah, it's called Blackfish. Question number 6, what is the name of a single dot on a computer screen called? It's a pixel. So if you know, you always look at megapixels when you're talking about cameras and stuff, but it's the number of pixels defines the resolution. Question number 7, what was the Wright brothers' first aircraft called? It was called the Flyer. Strangely enough. So the Wright brothers' Flyer. Question 8, what are the 3 primary colours? It's red, green and blue. Question 9, what extinct animal got its name from the Portuguese for stupid? It was the dodo. And question number 10, what type of animals are belugas? They are whales. Good, hope that was okay. Then I'll give you the answers to question 5 and then we can round up the evening. Right, so question number 1 of history and politics. What relationship is Elizabeth II to George V? She's his granddaughter. Question number 2, who is hailed as the founder of the Mongol Empire? It was Genghis Khan. He was a prolific breeder. They say about 1 in 7 of us are in some way related to Genghis Khan. Question number 3, the Battle of Princeton was fought between which 2 countries? So if you couldn't work it out, Princeton's obviously in the, well, you don't know, but it's in the US, so it's between Great Britain and the USA. Question number 4, which Apollo mission allowed Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin to walk on the moon? Was, of course, Apollo 11. Question 5, a surprise attack by the Japanese on which naval base led to the US entering the World War II? It was Pearl Harbor. couple of films about that. Question 6, which two of Henry VIII's wives were executed? Anne Boleyn and Catherine Howard. Question 7, which mausoleum? I won't read it all out again, but it was Taj Mahal. It was actually a mausoleum for his wife. And there's some really horrible stories about what the father and son got up to. It went a nice bunch. Question number 8, which of Adolf Hitler's cabinet held at the post of Minister of Public Enlightenment and Propaganda? It was Joseph Goebbels. Question number 9, what is the name of Lord Nelson's flagship, HMS Victory? And finally, for tonight, question 10, how was New York known prior to 1664? It was New Amsterdam. You find a lot of the areas are actually places in Amsterdam. Haarlem, for example, is actually an area in Amsterdam as well. But yeah, it was the Dutch. Great. How did you get on? Let's pop it up in the chat. I'll try and get the answers up. I think I've got the colours thing wrong again. Just ignore that one then. So, but Evan Page Swan, they've got 47 out of 50. That's brilliant. Really, really well done. So I've got the primary colour thing wrong again. Ignore that one. So we'll scrap that one. So Hannah Jackson got 19. Richard Nat Barrett got 39 out of 50. Paul McConnell, yeah, 38 out of 50. That's brilliant. So it was about right. I think the difficulty level, Sasha Berry, thanks for doing the quiz. It's my pleasure. It's helps me as much as it helps you guys. Round 4, question 8, review the answer. Let's have a look. Round 4, question 8. Let's have a look. Got 3 primary colours. Yeah, I'm just going to scrap that one. Apologies for that. Got that wrong. 12 out of 20. So Emma Hall got 46 out of 50. That's brilliant. Christian 35 out of 50. Josh Hodder 29 out of 50. That's great. Andy G. Hello, mate. Page 1. David Davis got 40 out of 50. Brilliant. Sherry Hudson 32 out of 50. Phil Loveday said he beat her indoors. Great fun. That's thanks. Oh dear. Hopefully it doesn't cause an argument. Round 4, question 9. Sorry. Okay, one sec. Round 4, question 9. That was what extinct animal got its name from the Portuguese for stupid? That was dodo. Robin says, great quiz. Damien Tummins says that was way too hard. It's really difficult to try and get it perfect for everybody, so I do apologise. Nick Hill, 38 of 50, that's good. There we go. Meant to see Sunday, Days of Lost Meaning. They really have, haven't they? Like, it doesn't make any difference, does it? What day of the week it is at the moment. Like, you don't have Sunday blues or anything. 38 of 50 for Cheryl Gardner. What else we got? Paul Howard got 33. Christian Oldham, 28. So yeah, I think we've got the difficulty just about right. So many saying the last 2 rounds were hard. Yeah. Apologies if you did find it too tricky. So, sorry, round 5, question 3. Someone's asking for round 5, question 3. That was the Battle of Princeton was fought between which 2 countries? Great Britain and the USA. Tasha Kemley got 48 of 50. Wow, that's really good. Well done. Deborah Watkins was doing it with the fam. When's the next quiz? So that would be Sunday at 8 PM. There. So Karen Stafford, 43. Kevin Gaby, 40 out of 50. Michelle Roche got 24 out of 50. It's probably a bit tricky for you, sorry. Frank Holiday, it's always great, many thanks. My pleasure. Glad you enjoyed it. Dave Smith, 40 out of 50. Damien saying, ace compared to some of them out there. Brilliant, thank you very much. That's really, really kind of you. 36 out of 50 for Nicola Wayman. Richard Simcox, it's when's the next quiz? That's Sunday at 8 o'clock on Facebook and YouTube. What's we got? Kenny Fish, my mate, saying average quiz, average host. Shout out to Spencer and Birthday for their bedtime night boys. Brilliant. Sherry Hudson's learning new stuff every week. I know It's good, isn't it? I'm learning a lot as well. The amount of questions you have to read through to do this. I don't know if any of you watch The Chase. I really enjoy The Chase, but apparently, like the host, I mean the chasers, literally studying 24/7 to get their general knowledge up. Brilliant. Right. Well, it's been a pleasure. As always, thanks very much for tuning in. It really enjoyed it. Sorry, someone's just saying round 4, question 7. Round 4, question 7. What was the Wright brothers' first aircraft called? It was the Flyer. So there we go. So Cherry Hudson, looking forward to Sunday. I'm looking forward to it as well. Hope you all stay safe. Hope your family are all okay. And we're nearly there, aren't we? Well, it certainly feels like we've broken the back of it. I've got a friend in the NHS and they say that admissions are not what they were anticipating. So I think tentatively things are looking a lot better. Brilliant. Jenny Ryan, what's he saying? Can't wait for Sunday. You're amazing. Jenny Ryan is the best. Brilliant. Hello, Jenny. Annie G, big thumbs up. That's brilliant. I'll see you Sunday. And it's been my absolute pleasure. I hope you've enjoyed the quiz. And if you're watching on Facebook, hit the like button and subscribe if you fancy. And also pop on over to our Facebook page, facebook.com/the virtual quiz. If you could like the page, that would be great. That would really help. I'll try and get some of you into the stream next Sunday. So I'm messaging a few people if you fancy getting on the screen, etc. But in the meantime, I've been John Edwards. You've been amazing. And I will see you on Sunday. All the best and take care.